just going to start the recording. Welcome everyone to our team call. Thank you guys so much for showing up. I appreciate it. I'm really excited to do another team call with you guys. I'm really excited to see Ashley, who's not in my downline, on here, which is awesome. Okay, share screen. And I have this recording. Do I? Yeah, I have this recording. Okay. God, I'm like so out of it post-workout. But anyway, so today's team call is inspired by last week when I had a really, really tough time. So I don't know if you guys know this about me. I'm just going to go ahead to the other slide. Or actually, no, never mind. If you guys don't know about me, like I've been a coach for 2 years now, and I still struggle with lack of support, mainly from my family because before Beachbody, I was very into pre-med. I was getting really good grades. I was set on becoming a doctor, set on dermatology, which truthfully I can still go into those fields and I can still do that. But I found my passion in Beachbody, and I see the big picture in Beachbody, and I see that what I can do and what I can accomplish for my life in Beachbody is going to be a lot greater than dermatology. And even dermatology is like a $300,000-$400,000 a year income, and I still see more potential in Beachbody than that. And that's something that my family does not understand. And so even to this day, 2 years later, I still have a lot of criticism from them, negative comments all the time. I struggle with it. But of course, that's why we have personal development in this business. That's why we recommend personal development all the time. And, my hardest time for some reason was New Year's Day. When I woke up the next day, and it was the first day of 2016, and I set these crazy goals for myself. Like even Amy was like, "Okay, Catherine, that's a little overwhelming. Like, are you sure? Are you sure those are good goals for you?" And so yes, I have really huge goals. And as soon as 2016 hit, I was just like, crap, like this is what I have to accomplish this year, And so that day, for some reason, my family just went, and I had visiting family, like my stepbrother and his parents, like his stepdad, his mom, and just like more extended family. So we had a lot of people in our house, and they just went off on me about my business. And my mom and my stepdad were just they keep trying to use different scare tactics to get me to go back to school and forget about my Beachbody business. But I have so much belief in this business that it's just like, half the time I'm like struggling between trying to explain to them, my business and getting along with them, or locking myself in my room and working. And most of the time I honestly spend in my room working. But anyway, enough about that. Just really quickly, some announcements. So Super Saturday is this weekend. And for some places it's going to be Friday. For some places it's going to be Saturday. For some it's Sunday. Definitely find an event. It's a national Beachbody event where basically wherever you live. So I live around Seattle, and so I'm going to be going to the Seattle Super Saturday. If you live in LA, you're going to be going to LA Super Saturday, and Dallas and whatever. And basically it's just a corporate event where you go and you see some motivational speakers. Some of the trainers come to the event, like Amy and her team are going to Dallas, or her local team are going to Dallas, and they're going to see Autumn Calabrese there. That's really cool. And so you get a workout. If you bring guests are usually free, and they can try Shakeology, and they get like a little business op sneak preview into what Beachbody coaching is, where you don't have to explain anything. You just let them sit there, and they're going to want to sign up by the end of it. Something that we did that Amy and her team came up with that I stole immediately was a permanent sneak peek group. And I just want you guys to know that that is open for both downlines, whichever one you want to join. And basically it's just available as a resource. So, I still want you guys to advertise. When you advertise for coaching, still act as if we have like an upcoming sneak peek, and pick a date, any random date, whatever works for you, and just advertise for it, just so it creates a sense of urgency. And you just have like a specific date you can keep posting for. Once that day passes, you can find another one, or you can pick another one for the next week or the next 2 weeks. And it just creates a sense of urgency, and you can collect prospects and just add them to the existing group. So the group is there. There's only 4 posts, because the way that Amy had it organized, I really like it. The videos, like one post is a welcome post. The other post is just like all the objections. The third post is all the why videos. And so it's all really nicely organized. I really like it. And so I just want you guys to know that that's open and ready for you to use. And I already talked a little bit about me, but again, I've been a coach for 2 years, still have the same fears, concerns, doubters that I had 2 years ago. And I still struggle from time to time with lack of support. I'm pretty sure 5 years from now, I'm still going to have the same fears, concerns, and doubters as I do today. But the only difference between me right now and me 2 years ago is definitely my mindset, number one. I'm definitely a lot stronger. I'm never going to quit this no matter what people say to me. 2 years ago, maybe if I had the same amount of criticism, I might have considered quitting because I was just so brand new and I have not developed the kind of mindset that I have today. Belief in business, I see, like physically see, for instance, a great example, Stephanie Burgos, who just hit 5-star diamond, elite coach, making 6 figures in this business. Like I see what it does and it's right there in front of me. It's someone I know personally that has huge goals and that's hitting their goals like no other. And so I have crazy belief in this business. Sometimes we look at Lindsay Matway or we look at the other coaches and we forget that they're also real people. But, like one person you can definitely look up to is someone like Stephanie. And then surrounding myself with the team, going on team calls, even I think one of the level 3 calls that we did a couple weeks ago, I came on crying. It was right after my parents just went off on me again, just another night that they went off on me on my business. And I came on the team call, just bawling my eyes out. And so regardless of what happens, I keep showing up. And I know that surrounding myself with you guys is going to help me stay consistent, because if you stay consistent, you're going to succeed in this business no matter what. And so this is how I feel and how you must feel too. Very frustrated, I know. Just a couple things that I hear. So I don't know if this rings a bell for you guys or you guys can relate, but something like, I like what you're doing, but I don't like that your business is a pyramid scheme. This is what I heard last Thursday from my stepbrother's stepdad. So very, very extended family. But anyway, all my family, my relatives, they all follow me on Facebook. And so every time I see them, they start asking me questions about what I'm doing, how I make money, and every time I like roll my eyes because I know they're not going to understand. But anyway, I was just kind of like, okay, okay, all right. Definitely not a pyramid scheme. So and then I just realized it's not even worth it to argue. I just kind of like walked away. You're never going to make money selling powder to your friends. I hear this from my grandparents all the time, referring to Shakeology, because they always see Shakeology and they are the worst eaters in the world, have so many health problems, and they don't realize that it comes from lack of nutrition, and they have no idea what the hell Shakeology is, no matter how many times I explain it. Your business is not going to go anywhere this time next year. People just don't make careers on social media. This comes from my stepdad. I hear it all the time. When are you going to start applying for a real job? My parents. So is this like your career, really? And laughing. Usually my friends, not close friends who are supportive of me, obviously, but like I met up with a couple of friends from like high school a couple of weeks ago, and I haven't seen them in a really long time. And they were like, yeah, you post a lot on social media. Like, what are you doing? And I would explain it to them and they would laugh at me. And so just simple examples like that, they can lead to a lot of frustration. But I want to explain to you guys and share with you guys my personal coping skills and how I continuously continue to show up no matter what happens, no matter what anyone says to me. I just keep showing up. And so some things that help me is, so when you make your posts, no matter what, make your posts, act as if, just shut your mind off and just act as if whatever you're posting, you're talking to 100,000 followers or friends. Like you have 100,000 people who love you, who are listening to you and supporting whatever you're doing 100%. When you are in that mindset, you don't give a damn about your haters or doubters or what anyone says. You just post with your heart and you just put your best work out there. No matter what anyone says, just act as if you have that many people watching you. And some of us do. Like some of us have a lot of followers. And so, there's going to always be more supporters than haters, because that's just how it works. You're going to have a lot of people who love you and who love what you're doing and who listen to you and yada, yada, yada. Take your emotions out of the business. So when things go really well, stay calm. Just take your emotions out. When things go bad, stay calm. Work your business as if it's going to advance daily, no matter what feedback you receive. So whether you get yeses or nos, whether you get crickets or your photo gets 100 shares or your post gets like 30 likes or it gets nothing, just keep running your business every single day as if every time you post, every time you send an invite, every time you complete a workout, visualize your business going up, because truthfully it is. Only when you stop posting does it stagnate or go down. No matter what yeses you get, no matter what no's you get, no matter what the response is, just keep your emotions calm and just keep doing the 3 vital behaviors no matter what. Now, number 3 is something that doesn't always work. It didn't always work for me, but actually I did finally talk to my mom last New Year's Day, so it's Friday. And so she finally kind of came to a conclusion to understand and support me no matter what. But, people slip. Talk to your family and or friends about your business. Start with, I know you don't understand what I'm doing, but I truly believe in my business and would appreciate if you would be more supportive and ... and just talk to them. It's worth at least once or twice or 3 times. And if you've been, if you go this route already like 5 or 6 times and they still don't support you, still don't understand, then just forget about it. Just whatever. Double up on PD that day. In fact, spend hours, yes, I said hours, doing it that day. And, your mindset is more important than anything that you have going on that day. No matter, just forget about the laundry for one day, forget about doing the dishes for one day, just forget about something and invest in your mindset. Double up on PD, really important for those really hard days. If it wasn't for me just locking myself in my room and just right away, I would go on YouTube and look for some motivational video just to put me back in that mindset, calm me down. Something I really like to do is look for videos from GoPro. So the book GoPro, Eric Worre, he has a YouTube channel, and I think he has a lot of things going on. You can find all kinds of videos. Or other network marketing pro channels. So anything, or YouTube or articles or whatever, something that's very pro network marketing, go and just watch these videos and keep getting reassured that you are in the best business you can possibly be in. One of my favorite videos that I watched, I think shortly after going to Tony Robbins, was his interview with Eric Worre about network marketing and why it's it is the best business model. And something really interesting is like Darren Hardy from the Compound Effect and many other people that we look up to for our personal development actually started their successful careers with the network marketing. So I think that's really interesting that and these people mentor corporate CEOs, they mentor all kinds of business owners, and they all started with network marketing. So there's something special about network marketing that helps you build the skills that you need. Whether you're going for whether you're going for top 10 or 10 star or millionaire club or whatever you're going for, you're going to learn a lot of valuable skills in network marketing. And it's not your fault that many people don't understand that. Just know that what you're doing is you're truly in one of the best businesses you can possibly be in. And another thing that I do all the time is take an honest look at your non-supporters. Are they currently living their dreams? Did they accomplish everything that they ever wanted to? Do they run their own businesses? Are they doing their personal development daily? Are they taking great care of themselves? Are they in great shape, or are they sitting on the couch eating junk food and just judging you all day? Just really, and sometimes this is your family member. Sometimes I look at my mom and my stepdad, and I look at my friends and I ask these same questions. And I know that truthfully, the answer is no to most of these. That's just the truth. And you just got to know that you shouldn't listen to anyone who gave up on their dreams, or someone who isn't happy, someone who isn't living their fullest potential. You should never listen to them, because if you listen to them, then you're just going to live the exact same life as them. And a quote that I really love is, I used to care what people thought about me until one day I tried to pay my bills with their opinions. People's opinions will not pay your bills. Go to as many events for network marketing and personal development as possible. So Super Saturday 1, you can go to an event this Saturday and just see what Beachbody is all about. If you've never been to a Super Saturday, really, really fun event. Summit, get to Summit. Tony Robbins, so his Unleash the Power Within or any other of his events, great events for mindset and personal development. GoPro in Vegas, so this is strictly like network marketing event in Vegas this December. It's already 2016. Wow. Okay. So this December, $300. I believe you can still, I'm not sure if Stephanie still has tickets. I'm sure she does. But anyway, Find an event and just go to it, because as many events that you go to, the more you surround yourself with people, the more you see other successful people doing what you're doing, you're just not going to care about anyone else's opinions. You're going to know for a fact, like, it's going to increase your confidence in what you're doing. Never miss a team call. The more you surround yourself with other coaches, the stronger you are to stand behind your business. And this is a trend that I see time and time again. I see a lot of coaches when I will announce a team call, or when I see a team call announced in, another group, I see a lot of people are like, oh, I'm there, I'm so there, me, I'll be there. And truthfully, the people who show up is like maybe half of that amount, or maybe a third of that amount, and of course emergencies happen, but it's just an interesting trend that truthfully only the serious people show up to team calls. And the thing is that when you don't show up to team calls, I noticed a trend that those who don't show up to team calls are usually the less successful coaches, and the coaches who tend to fall out, lose consistency, lose momentum, and end up quitting. And those coaches who are always on team calls that I see over and over again are usually the ones that are hitting Success Club, earning paychecks, advancing their business, rank advancing. So there's a trend in that, and it's because we surround ourselves with each other and we lift each other up. And that really makes a huge difference, because if you're not surrounded by other coaches, you're going to be surrounded by your friends who are, not living their dreams. And you're going to think that that's the normality. And, you're going to think that mediocrity is the normality, and it really isn't. You want to keep surrounding yourself with great people, and people who believe in you, and people who believe in themselves, so that you can go and skyrocket with them. And remember that only 2%, so there's a reason why there's a thing called the 98 percenters and the 2%ers. Only 2% of all people reach financial stability, freedom, independence, and only 2% of the world is fulfilled. So this is what this is saying, is that if it were easy, and if success was fully supported, whatever you need to do to be successful was fully supported, more people would be successful. But that's the thing, that it's not very supported, and it's really hard, and it's difficult, and there's a lot of triumphs, and there's a lot of negativity sometimes from people who are giving up on themselves. And so that's why only 2% of the world really lives their dreams. Like, there's a reason for it. Always ask yourself, like, do I want to be a 2%er or a 98%er? Do I want to live in a life of mediocrity, or do I want to do something great? And when you choose to do something great, when you choose to be successful, know that it comes. No matter what, it's going to come with initial pain, sacrifice. It's going to come with defeat, lots of obstacles, a lot of doubters, negativity, especially in the beginning, but it is always worth it. And that pain that you feel is temporary, but the victory is forever. And if you give up now, then the pain is forever, and there is no victory. In the end, the only thing that matters is, do you believe in what you're doing? Do you believe in your own abilities? Do you believe that you will be successful? Because it truly stands, everything that you do, all the showing up that you do, all the posts that you do, the fact that you are committed to your workouts and committed to sending out invites and inviting people to the sneak peeks and coming to team calls and everything, it all stems from how much do you believe in your own business. And I really like the quote, a successful woman is one who can build a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at her. And whatever you do, you guys, no matter how hard it gets, no matter what happens in your life, do not ever, ever give up your momentum. And momentum is the most powerful force in your business. It's better to give a little. It's better to have, give a little every day. So on your good days, on your bad days, doesn't matter. Just keep up with whatever you need to be doing, the 3 vital behaviors, than to give a lot every once in a while. So only posting on your good days, and your good day might be once every 3 days, and the other days are your bad days. And if you only show up on your good days, that you're going to do a lot of this, and it's never going to go up, because once you start going up, you go down. Once you go up, you come down. Like, momentum is never going to work for you. And so it's better to just keep showing up even on your worst days. No matter what's going on, just make a damn post. Do something. It's easy to stop posting on your bad days. Say screw team calls, forget about sending invites, screw your workout, eat your entire kitchen. It's really easy to do that on your bad days. And trust me, I've been there so many times. And I want to say last June, when my parents gave me the worst time, because it was around graduation time, and it was around the time when they were asking me if I'm going to be applying to med school and blah, 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 whatever. I actually came really close to quitting. And Stephanie knows this because I told her, and there's a lot of crying. There's a lot of just a lot of bad days. I gave up a lot of momentum, and that momentum truthfully only picked up for me because I went to Summit the next July. And since Summit in July, when, you know, this Summit, there's a lot more people there, a lot more coaches, a lot more of the team showed up to this Summit than my first Summit. And I was just like, you know what, screw it. I'm in this. I have all my chips are in, and I'm going to go for it. And so really my momentum that's working for me right now came from July, and anything that I had before June, I kind of lost because I was so close to giving up, because I didn't understand this concept of momentum, and because I wasn't as strong as I am right now. And so keep showing up, take your emotions out, and just keep showing up, keep showing up, keep showing up. Because that's what a CEO really is about. Like, think you guys, we're all CEOs, and think about Carl Daikeler. He's the CEO, right, Beachbody. Imagine if Carl Daikeler on his bad days did not show up to Beachbody headquarters and just said, nah, don't feel like doing it today, bad day, sorry guys, like shutting down Beachbody for the day. Like, think about what would Carl do, and just treat your business the same way as Carl Daikeler treats his. And you'll never fully have everyone's support. That's just the truth. That's just life. The key is to not let that lead to giving up on your dreams and goals. And then I really, really want you guys to watch this video, because on my bad days, I love these motivational videos. And this one is called Prove Them Wrong, which I listened to at least like 10 times last Friday when I was having my hardest day, when I thought about making this team call. And so just watch this, and that will be it for the team call. You guys can hear that, right? Just give me a quick thumbs up. You can't hear that?
Killers.
Can you hear it now? Okay, cool.
Family and friends, in most cases, sad to even say this, family and friends in most cases will be the first to try and talk you out of something that you're passionate, excited about, and that you have a vision for. Most of the people that have no dreams will wake up every day trying to talk you out of your dreams. They have no goals. They have nothing that they're ambitious about.
Create your own reality by choosing your future. And not only is it important for you to know it's possible for you to choose your future, but it's necessary that you work on yourself, that you develop yourself. It's necessary that you get the energy drainers out of your life, people who don't want anything.
The most powerful motivational speeches that I have ever heard came from people who told me I couldn't do something. You know why? Because when they told me I couldn't do it, I was bound and determined to show them that I could. Tell me I can't do it. I will prove you wrong. I will show you that you're mistaken, because I believe, and this is real important, I can't, will thwart you, will stop you, will slow you down, will turn you around and cause you to move backwards if you let it. But if you have the proper mindset, I can't, will do nothing but make you that more determined to get to your goal.
One problem, the violin. Because to do what you do, you've got to be a world-class violinist. Because if you don't, when you're moving around and being thrown around, still trying to play, you end up doing what you did, and that's missing loads of notes. And there were times when it sounded to me like a bunch of rats being strangled. Seriously, that bad. But you're not good enough, I don't think, to get away with flying through the air and trying to play the violin at the same time.
I don't think what you're doing right now is enough to fill a theater in Vegas.
That much movement made you not as great as you were, Who's got the right to stop you?
I mean, maybe some of you guys got something you never finished, something you really want to do, something you never said to somebody, something. And you're told no, even after you pay your dues. Who's got the right to tell you that? Who? Nobody. It's your right to listen to your gut. It ain't nobody's right to say no after you earn the right to be where you want to be and do what you want to do.
People who discourage us. You know, the people that you have in your life who, no matter how good of a day you're having, they'll bring you down. Or no matter how bad of a day you're having, they'll bring you even lower. You know what I'm talking about? Think of the 3 biggest discouragers in your life. They're not your biggest discouragers. You are.
Dear candidate, thank you for your application to our ballet academy. Unfortunately, you have not been accepted. You lack the right feet, Achilles tendons, turnout, torso length, and bust. You have the wrong body for ballet, and at 13, you are too old to be considered.
So you don't think you can? You don't think you can do it? Think again. No, you can. If you haven't done it, keep striving. Keep working. Don't let up. Things don't come easy. You gotta find it, whatever it is, within yourself. Don't quit. Don't quit. Don't quit.
So just because you fail doesn't mean you're a failure. All right? So I just need you to do me a huge favor. And I just need you to keep going, trying to make that one different decision that you've not made before. Then my last one is don't let the distractions distract you. I know, real simple. But don't let the distractions distract you. Failure is not an option. When you go into it, I want you to go into everything you do, listen to me, as if failure is not an option. All right? It's not a button. It's not a label. It does not exist. You can do it.
Don't let nobody steal your dream. I used to ask myself, can I do this? And something said within me, you're the one. You're the one.
If you want to be great, not good, not also grand, not second, not third. If you want to be great, the very best at what you do, obsession is a necessity. Once you have that magnificent obsession, once you question impossible to kids, then when somebody like that tells you you can't do something, you have chosen the wrong one to tell something like that to. I will show you. I will show you what I can do. I will show you. I will turn your I can't. I will never. I won't. It's impossible. I will turn it around and I will show you that I can do anything.
All right, you guys. So those motivational videos helped me a lot aside from my PD. Another great thing that I picked up from my coach, I have a life coach from Tony Robbins, and she tells me about incantations, and that's basically affirmations. So for instance, if like one of your affirmations is like, you know, you don't think you can be successful, so your affirmation would be, I am successful. She taught me that instead of just saying, I'm successful, I'm successful, I'm successful, I'm successful over and over again, you got to put emotion, you got to put like real belief behind it. So you just say, I am successful, or I am successful, or just like have put more oomph into your affirmations and they become incantations. And so all kinds of, you know, stuff like that really, really helps. I mean, it's all about your mindset in the end. It's truly about whether or not you believe in your own business. It really does not matter what anyone thinks, you know, just keep doing the 3 vital behaviors, keep showing up every single day, take your emotions out, and just, you know, keep surrounding yourself with us. If you're ever having a bad day, just post in the group and we will lift you right up, because we all believe in you, and I know you guys believe in me, and so we just, you know, this is a family, and I'm really, really, really proud of the Beachbody community, and I'm really proud of, I'm just really, really, I mean, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know where I'd be today. And so that's all I got for you guys. Does anyone have any questions, concerns, or anything you want to say? If not, then we will just end this, and I'll post the recording in the group. Oh wow, there's some comments. Hold on. Aw, I love you guys. All right. I'm going to post the recording in the main group. Mwah. Bye.